It is all very simple. The universe wanted to experience itself. So it created souls. The universe was so big, it didn't know how far it, its reaches were. So the way to find out was to create souls that go into different worlds, different dimensions, different realities, and have experiences and learn the depths, the heights, the distances of the reach of the universe. So let's say a soul came to this part of the universe. It wanted to experience itself, to gain an understanding of how much this part of the universe has developed, what has changed since the last time they were there. So it creates another version of itself, like an image of itself, to then have an experience. In this area, they would go and search for skydiving, rock climbing, singing. They would have experiences. There are different schools. So our two souls have been experiencing all the different schools, and one of the ways it does this is by allowing us to create multiple versions of ourselves. We may look similar, we may sound similar, but there'll be slight differences. Earth is the toughest school in this area of the universe. It will test every single thing that you have learned until that moment. It will make you put all of your effort and wisdom and skills to use for you to pass this test. That is how tough Earth is. And when it tests you and you succeed, both of you win. You gain newfound wisdom and knowledge, and Earth raises to the next frequency. The secrets of the universe do lie in vibrations and frequency. But we focus too much on the visuals. It's a lot easier to distract someone using visuals. Sounds are a lot harder. So everything you see is a kind of a deception. If you're being shown something, there's always an agenda behind it. There's an intention behind it. You won't know what the intention is. I have an agenda and I have an intention behind this video. No one knows what it is. Even if someone gets into my mind, they won't find it because I change it. I allow it to change. instantaneously. I allow my ideas, my beliefs, my opinions, my thoughts, my feelings to change in the blink of an eye, which is what has which has made me fearless, because things change all the time. Things have always continued to change all the time, in my life, in everyone around me, in all of their lives. The only thing constant is change, but to enable that change, we need to take action. If we want things to turn in our favor, we need to take action. If not, things will always turn in someone else's favor, in favor of those taking action. So if you're wondering why things haven't changed, it's because you haven't taken action. And if you feel you have taken your actions, then the next step is to help someone continue the work. Spread the knowledge and wisdom that you have, and see the change happen. If you want to get ahead in this game of life, you need to start deceiving. You need to start deceiving others, because everyone is playing this game, and the goal is to deceive the other person. And then the other person has to seek it within their soul and find out if this is true or not. And everything will seem like it is the truth. It is meant to be that way. It is meant to confuse you, because that's the game. To unlock mysteries of life. Like in an escape room, like everything seems so real, but you know none of it really is. It's just a game. You got to figure out how to get out of the room. That's the goal. Maybe to get out of the room, you need to find a key. The key to getting out of Earth's escape room is to find yourself. Find your true self. Stop being what others want you to be. Stop being what others forced you to believe you need to be. You are incredibly beautiful and wise and knowledgeable. But all of that is hidden under a layer of human skin. And you are powerless, or you possibly have only 0.1% of your true power. And you need to figure out how to gain the most using the least. So you're now in a position where you feel least powerful. There's a reason for that. You're challenging yourself to see if you can find your way out of a maze as a blind man. I'm trying to navigate life with a damaged, broken, inflamed body. And I'm so grateful for it. For the lessons it is teaching me, for the patience it teaches me. Understanding what it really means to be gentle with yourself first, and how that can yield magical results. I climbed 16 kilometers in a mountain in Bhutan with avascular necrosis, with a diagnosis of MS, with a diagnosis of keratoconus, sciatica, gout. Those are the ones I remember. You can achieve anything you want if you just put your mind to it. Your heart's already there. What it means is you need to convince your brain. So the mind is a result of the collaboration between the heart and the brain. When you allow your brains to take control, it will be organized chaos. When you allow your heart to take control, it will be chaos and equilibrium at the same time. What it means is it will be chaos that you want and you like and you manifested. I intend to create chaos, but my kind of chaos. It will come from a place of love. And understanding and respect. Because love without these things is conditional love. People say, I find it hard to be loving. It's hard to be loving always. That was such a strange thing to say that it took me a while to process. If you want others to be kind and loving towards you all the time, it's no different. You are also expected to be loving and kind all the time. When you leave your young child at school, don't you expect them to be loving and kind towards your child all of the time? That's not happening because we have people who are pretending to be teachers, who are pretending to be good, and are out to harm our children. It is a game, but it's quite real. So, unless you fight, things are never going to turn in your favor. Our fight doesn't have to be violent. Our fight will be that of vibration and frequency, music, sound, and the visuals will follow anyway. I'm looking for people to join me.